Hey there, it's Vince, man with a fork. Today we're going to make something that's just super simple, super tasty, and super porky. We're going to make some pork cutlet sandwiches, and we're going to do it right after this intro. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that I love pickles, and I'm down to my last pickled green tomato over here. Not a big deal. You see, pickle juice is one of the most convenient things that you can have around in the kitchen. One of the best things about having pickle juice is that you can actually use it unaltered as a brine. A marinade, really, because it's acidic, right? So what I've done, I did this the night before, was take some pork chops, some boneless pork chops, and just marinated them right in this pickled tomato kosher juice. So I'm gonna get some of this plastic wrapped. I'm gonna lay one of our pork cutlets right in the middle like this. And we're just gonna flatten that out. Yeah, we're gonna get our old hammer, get our meat tenderizer over here. We're gonna flatten that out. We should spread it out, oh, I would say twice as wide. Yeah, we'll flatten it out here. Yeah, so you really wanna make sure that's pounded out. We're gonna get another one. All right, let's get to the stove.
A few moments later.
All right, so we're just gonna do our barbecue sauce here. Any pre-packaged barbecue sauce would work really well with this. We're just basically starting off with a little bit of a pre-packaged barbecue sauce. Use your favorite. If you already have one of your homemade barbecue sauces, you can use that. That would be superior. You know, that would be really awesome, right? We're gonna add some Sriracha. Kind of kick that up a little bit. Yeah, just some, right? That's just a little bit. We don't want to burn anything. We just want to incorporate all those flavors. Give it a taste. Nice and zippy. That's good stuff. I want a little bit more of a salty flavor there. We'll do a little bit of soy sauce. So, just a little bit. We'll give that a taste. That's just right. I'm going to set this aside now. You know, when I'm cooking, you know I love using thermometers. They're just the best for getting consistent results. But you don't have to use a fancy thermometer all the time. I mean, I'm using an industrial thermometer right here. One super accurate thermometer for the purposes of frying, pan frying, or anything like that. So is a little bamboo skewer, right? So I'm going to dip it in there. When you start seeing bubbles forming, see those bubbles over there? Yeah, I'm just moving it around here so you can actually see it. Does that mean it's actually in range? Let's take a reading. Let's find out. Bingo. Spot on. So yeah, you can use a fancy thermometer for something like this. Not necessary. You can use a 2-cent bamboo skewer. It'll give you super accurate readings just as well. If you haven't seen our fried chicken recipe, we made a super crunchy batter there, and I actually have a small batch that I just made up just for this. One of the things you can do to change it up a little bit is you can omit the bouillon cube here. We're not really looking for a chicken flavor, so I've omitted that from this particular batch, but I'll have all of the recipe details in the description below, so you can follow that. So we're gonna take one of our pork chops over here, okay? And we're gonna put that in the oil. Again, carefully. That's gonna cook up pretty quick. Look at that. Look at how that's just crunching up right now. And I tell you, again, this cooks up super fast. Let me get our sauce here. Yeah, be generous, you know. Treat yourself a little. That's all right. Oh yeah. Pick that up, and let's put this sandwich together. You know what's funny is I thought I had burger buns, but I actually did a few samples of this just before we started rolling, and I think I ate them all. But I still happen to have some of that pan de sal bread from our previous adobo recipe. So if you want to see what that's all about, you can check it out over here. Let me get that. It's in the toaster right now. What we're trying to do here is a barbecue pork sandwich. You know, it's kind of like a McRib, except with a whole cut of pork chop. So I'm just gonna, get one slice of white onion. I think white onion works really well for this. So here's our pan de sal bread right over here. I happen to have one more. Pickled tomato in the jar. Oh, we're gonna have to use some of that. A little extra contrast. Let me see, I'm gonna get some of these sweet pickled gherkins. I'm just gonna slice that so we can lay it on our sandwich. So I think I'm gonna do a nice slice like this. So we can lay it on, because this is a flatter sandwich. All right, let's put this together. And normally I'd be doing this on a burger bun, but yeah, we're going big time here. So we're just gonna get a slice of our pickled green tomato there, get a few onions, and have some of our sweet gherkins. Again, we're looking for contrast here. You want it salty, you want it spicy, you want it a little sweet, you want that heat. All right, and there you have it. Check that sandwich out. Yeah, check this out, man. That is dinner, right? One of these things is plenty, right? So let me just dig into this. Oh, it's nice. Yeah, the crunch. That's Sriracha. When you add sweetness to the Sriracha, it really mellows it out just enough, but it maintains that bite. That's a nice bite. Wow. That breading is still crunchy, especially on the edges. It doesn't get soaked by the sauce. If you take something that's been breaded and you put it right into a sauce that's also hot, it just comes together. It's a great technique. You see it a lot in Korean cooking as well. Oh man, this is like an adult McRib sandwich, and if you have that fix, I mean, this is gonna do you right and then some. Very good. That was a good sandwich. This is messy and delicious. I hope you like what we're doing here just as much as I enjoy, eating it. And if you know what, make sure you hit like down there if you like what you've seen right here. And if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. I'm Vince, Man with a Fork. I'll see you next time. Hey there, it's Vince, Man with a Fork. I'm going to be making some pork chop sandwiches today. That's right, but we'll do it right after this fancy intro.